Packers contain Justin Jefferson. They couldn't do it week 1. 9 receptions, 184 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This week, cornerback Jaire Alexander called that game a fluke. He said, it's not like Justin Jefferson dresses up in a super suit. He's human. He said, he's a good wide receiver, but I'm a good cornerback. Well, we know Alexander wants to go one-on-one with Jefferson today. We spoke with him. We'll see if that's the game plan and if it plays out, Jim.
All right, Trace, Green Bay defers here. And eye on that, as Tracy reported, after all the jawing this week, Jaire and Justin. No targets here at the start of the game.
And you'll see the double team up there. So you're going to put Alexander on him. I mean, what Jefferson has done to start his career, it's literally in Randy Moss territory only, and he's winning. Through his first 3 seasons, he's got the most yards in NFL history. Randy Moss is 2. There's a bunch of other stats like that. Tape, he's learning. He's not a rookie anymore.
2nd and 10. Here we go up top, sideline, and incomplete. And that was Alexander who broke it up. Oh, he's got a little gritty right next to Jefferson. Take that, he says. You're not the only one who can do it.
All the kids out there, my kids, yours, they know they wanted to see a gritty at some point, and they got it.
But you didn't know it was going to come from Alexander.
I don't think they care. They just want to see it, and they love it. And this is a budding rivalry. It's happening right before our eyes.
Oh, yeah, take that.
Take that. And by the way, go ahead and run that and pause it right here. Right now, Cousins is trying to see if he can get this in cut, but the safety's going to come down. So now that double team on Jefferson, it's a good job finding someone really late.
Battery might be running low. It's getting so much work. Here's 2nd and 6 and a deflection.
I think this might have been intercepted. It actually gets tipped, but Alexander's doing an outstanding job, and nobody can guard Jefferson. Watch the left side of your screen. It's going to come right into view, and it's just a simple slant. And if that thing wasn't, that ball was going to be the back shoulder. Look at that jam. Nobody does that. I think he might have had that one.
I think you're right. And that matchup has been something to watch.
Oh, it has. And right now, Alexander's getting the best of him. Quick, jumps him real quick on the press. And then this was close. But the ball just barely hung in the air a little long. And then you see the in the face.
Yeah, everything but the feigned hamstring pull, which is part of the act for Jefferson.
Jim, it's been interesting watching both Jaire Alexander and Justin Jefferson down here on the sideline. Definite frustration by Jefferson as he came over after that last drive and threw his helmet down. Kevin O'Connell needed to talk him through it. On the other side, he is feeling it. Alexander walking up and down the sideline saying, I am locked in on him. I am locked in.
There's a little frustration here as you watch Jefferson.
Alexander, and then Jefferson's so mad. Oh, elbow right to the back of the ref. He did not like that one. Watch. Accidental. Ooh.
That's a good thing he put on the brakes.
It's a good thing he wasn't looking at it, because that would have been a penalty. But that's frustration can happen. Everyone's a great competitor. We got to keep your composure. And
we're back at the 2-minute mark. Jefferson.
I feel good going in here. Watch the bottom.
Watch this contact
right
by
there.
Alexander.
Boom. That's just Jefferson right now. Jefferson is having trouble with this surface, Jim. He's used to contorting his body and doing all these cool things, but he hasn't played outdoors since the Buffalo game in week November. Deficiency, tight ends. But the other one is, you got to just throw him the ball once, right? Just throw him a smoke route. Get the ball to Jefferson.
Here's Cousins. There he is, Thielen with the catch. On the Packers side at the 47.
This is a play action. That's why you have to stay in phase. Go ahead and run that right there. And now pause that right there. So here's Jefferson. You're going to end up throwing to Thielen, but right there, don't run all the way over to the safety. Look at the quarterback. Cousins wants to throw it, and it's just late. It's a good job by Cousins coming all the way back and under. But Jefferson's got to help, too. Get your eyes around. That's where the opening was.
First catch for Thielen. Goes for 16. Here's Cousins. Going to run it. He's going to work for a second time. Another big gain. He already had his longest rush of the year earlier this game for 19. And this one will go. At what point, if you're Cousins and you know what they've done so far on Jefferson, and there have been footing issues out there for your star receiver, at what point do you say, and I'm going to look in a different direction, or I really want to just give him his first catch on an easy one? What do you think?
I would have, this drive, I mean, I would have done it in the first half. It's always easier said than done, right? You're going in. But right here, he's got off coverage, okay? If 91 blitzes, you just throw him the ball. A quick little out, something easy.
2nd and 9. There you go. Timely discussion as they get to the 15.
It's exactly right, though. At this point, this is part of the reason why the Vikings are so bad quarters 1 through 3. They, they get like a good drive to start a game, and then they're just really poor all the way through the first 3 quarters. And then the 4th quarter happens, and now they're like #1 in point differential.